I'm Adam.
And I'm Tad.
And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way. Hey Tad, I heard you're quite famous for your love of hamburgers. Is that true?
Being from Wales, I have developed a fondness for those juicy, mouth-watering hamburgers. They're simply irresistible.
I never would have guessed that a frog would have such a penchant for hamburgers. Have you ever had a particularly memorable hamburger experience?
There was this one time when I was in a burger joint in Cardiff, and the aroma of sizzling patties hit my nostrils. I got so excited that when I hopped up to the seat, I jumped too high and ended up on the counter.
I bet that caught everyone off guard, including yourself, it sounds like. In today's book, a raccoon plants a seed and waits for a hamburger plant to produce some burgers. Let's get started. Are You a Cheeseburger? By Monica Arnaldo. This is Grub. Grub is a raccoon, and he's all by himself. See? And here is Seed. Seed is a seed, of course, and he is stuck in the trash. And this particular seed and this particular raccoon had very little in common, except at that moment they were both in the same garbage can. Hello, said Seed. Grub continued rooting around. Oh, you're busy. That's all right. I'm busy too. Grub stopped. You are? I'm looking for someone to plant me in the ground so I can start growing. Grub eyed the seed hungrily. Will you grow food? I'm not sure, Seed admitted. Could you grow cheeseburgers? What is a cheeseburger? Grub considered this. Something very good and very special. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Grub had never seen a cheeseburger plant before. But he liked the sound of it, so he planted Seed right away. Now what? Grub asked. Seed's voice called up faintly from underground. Now we wait. Grub's stomach growled. How long? I'm not sure. We'll have to see. The two spent every evening together from moonrise to moonset. Grub tried to be patient, but Seed began to wonder. What if he wasn't a cheeseburger plant? What if he was something else entirely?
Hey Adam, do you have a top 3 burgers that you've ever had?
Number 3, a gourmet burger I had in Paris. It had a brioche bun topped with caramelized onions, sautéed mushrooms, and a rich truffle aioli. The flavors were so decadent and luxurious. It felt like a fancy feast fit for a king.
Wow, Adam, that sounds incredibly fancy. I never thought a hamburger could be so high-end. You sure know how to pick 'em.
Number 2 is a bit unconventional. It was a spicy jalapeno burger I had at a food truck in Austin, Texas. The patty was infused with fiery spices and it was loaded with jalapenos, pepper jack cheese, and a zesty chipotle mayo. It was the perfect combination of heat and flavor. My taste buds were dancing.
That sounds like a wild adventure for your taste buds. I can almost feel the heat just thinking about it. What about the best burger?
The burger that I make at home.
Is it a grilled burger?
Nope. I form my burgers, add Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, hot sauce, and salt, then cook it on a cast iron skillet.
That sounds like a saucy burger.
It's so good.
It's not grown on a hamburger plant though.
To help pass the time, they told stories. Grub told Seed about the top 3 cheeseburgers he had ever eaten. 1, half a cheeseburger, barely moldy. 2, a piece of cheeseburger bun with some mustard on it, wrestled away from seagulls. 3, a greasy paper wrap Grub could tell had once contained a cheeseburger. Seed told Grub all about the interesting things he saw down in the earth. 1, a long worm tunneling. 2, a slightly shorter worm tunneling. 3, 2 average-sized worms tunneling one right after the other so that at first they seemed like one extremely long worm. What is happening down there? Grub asked. Seed looked around. It is dark. What is happening up there? It is dark too. Later, though, the sun will rise. What is that like? Seed asked. I'm not sure, Grub confessed. I'm always asleep then, but I have heard that it is like a cheeseburger, very good and very special. Both alone in the dark, Grub and Seed tried to picture the sunrise. Slowly, things began to change. Hello again, said Seed. Seed, you're out of the ground. Yes, said Seed proudly, I am growing. That evening, Grub and Seed celebrated. Grub had a greasy piece of cardboard he was almost certain had once been the bottom of a pizza box. Seed had water. To the future! Seed did it!
Is that raccoon actually eating a greasy piece of a cardboard box?
Yep, it looks like it. But you have to keep in mind that he's been waiting for a long time to have this hamburger plant sprout and give him some food.
I guess that's true. Plants don't start producing overnight.
He's probably been waiting for weeks. Sure and steady, Seed kept growing and growing. The cheeseburgers were nearly at hand. Finally, one morning just before sunrise, Seed bloomed. Oh, said Seed. Are the cheeseburgers ready? Asked Grub. Grub, Seed started. I do not think I'm a cheeseburger plant. I think I'm just a flower. A flower? Yes. Not a cheeseburger plant? No. So, no cheeseburgers then? No cheeseburgers. Grub was quiet for a long time. What is it? Seed asked. I'm thinking, Grub said. About cheeseburgers? No, about flowers. Oh, what were you thinking about flowers? I'm thinking that flowers are good and special too. Maybe even more special than cheeseburgers. More special than cheeseburgers? Seed gasped. Well, the same. This is Seed. Seed is a flower. See? And this is Grub. Grub is a gardener. They don't have any cheeseburgers, but they do have each other, and that is something very good and very special. This one time I went through a drive-thru at a burger place. When I got home and unwrapped it, you want to guess what was inside?
A burger? Oh, a chicken sandwich.
Nope. Somebody wrapped up a clump of spaghetti and meatballs.
That's quite the surprise. Did they even have spaghetti on their menu?
I don't know. It was so bizarre.
I remember this one time when I was hopping along a countryside road, craving some insects. But instead, I stumbled upon a patch of delicious wild berries.
Did you end up giving them a try?
Absolutely, Adam. At first, I was a bit disappointed, but then I realized how sweet and flavorful those berries were. It was a refreshing change of pace from my usual insect-filled meals. I guess it taught me to embrace unexpected surprises, even in the food department.
That's a great lesson, Tad. Sometimes life throws us a curveball, or in your case, a berry bush, and it turns out to be a surprisingly delightful treat. It's good to keep an open mind and enjoy the unexpected.
You're absolutely right, Adam. It's all about finding the silver lining, even if it's coated in spaghetti sauce or hidden behind a patch of berries. Life is full of little surprises, and it's the moments like these that make it funny and exciting. You never know when you may find something new that you'll like.
Speaking of liking things, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm Adam.
And I'm Tad.
And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way. Did you know the name hamburger was derived from Hamburg steaks that were introduced to the United States by German immigrants? McDonald's sells more than 75 burgers every second.